For decades, she has been regarded as the monarchy's most dependable figure. While headlines often followed other members of the royal family, Princess Anne quietly built a reputation unlike any other royal. She rarely sought attention, seldom gave emotional interviews, consistently placed duty above publicity. Through changing governments, royal controversies, and historic transitions within the monarchy, Anne remained a steady presence, a symbol of commitment in an institution constantly facing new challenges. But now, a dramatic development has sent shockwaves throughout the United Kingdom. Royal watchers, palace insiders, and longtime supporters are all asking the same question: what does Princess Anne's future really look like? The discussion began after a series of developments that many observers believe are not coincidences. Public appearances, scheduling adjustments, increasing conversations about the future structure of the monarchy have created a growing sense that major decisions may be approaching. And at the center of those discussions stands Princess Anne. For years, Anne has been known as one of the hardest working members of the royal family. Her schedule has often surpassed that of younger royals, despite her age. Even after decades of public service, she continued carrying out engagements with remarkable consistency. Yet recent events have prompted renewed speculation. Many royal commentators have noted that conversations surrounding the future of the monarchy have intensified since the accession of King Charles III. The king's vision for a modern monarchy has long included discussions about efficiency, sustainability, and a streamlined royal structure. As those plans continue to evolve, questions naturally arise about the roles of senior royals who have dedicated their entire lives to public service. Could Princess Anne be preparing for a significant transition? The possibility has sparked enormous interest across the country. Unlike other members of the royal family, Anne occupies a unique position. She is neither the monarch nor a future monarch. Yet her influence inside royal circles is often described as substantial. Her experience spans multiple reigns. She has witnessed some of the most important moments in modern royal history firsthand. That experience gives her voice extraordinary weight. Whenever Anne speaks about duty, service, or the future of the monarchy, people listen. Which is why recent reports suggesting important discussions about her long-term role have generated such intense attention. Supporters point out that Anne has devoted more than 5 decades to royal responsibilities. Throughout that time, she has represented the crown at countless events, supported hundreds of charitable organizations, and maintained a work ethic that many consider unmatched. Some believe that such dedication could eventually lead her to make an important personal decision about the next chapter of her life. Others argue the opposite. They insist that Princess Anne is unlikely to step away from public service entirely because duty has always defined her identity. Indeed, Anne herself has often emphasized the importance of commitment and responsibility. Unlike many public figures who speak frequently about personal ambitions, Anne has traditionally focused on the institutions and causes she serves. That approach has earned her widespread respect. Polls conducted over the years have consistently shown strong public admiration for the Princess Royal. Many Britons view her as authentic, hardworking, and refreshingly direct. Those qualities have helped create a deep bond between Anne and the public, which is why any news concerning her future immediately becomes a matter of national interest. Behind palace walls, discussions about succession planning and long-term responsibilities are understood to be ongoing realities. Every major institution must prepare for change, and the monarchy is no exception. As senior members grow older, decisions regarding workloads, representation, and ceremonial duties inevitably become more significant. Princess Anne's role in those conversations is impossible to ignore. Some observers believe she could be preparing to reshape how she fulfills her duties rather than ending them altogether. Such an approach would allow her to continue supporting the monarchy while adapting to changing circumstances. Others suggest that Anne's extensive experience could position her as an increasingly influential advisor behind the scenes. If that were to happen, her public visibility might decrease while her strategic importance grows. The prospect is fascinating to royal commentators. After all, few individuals possess Anne's understanding of both the strengths and challenges facing the modern monarchy. She has witnessed periods of immense popularity and periods of intense scrutiny. She has seen public expectations evolve dramatically over the decades, and she has consistently navigated those changes without losing sight of her responsibilities. That history makes any decision about her future especially significant. Adding further intrigue is the growing recognition of Anne's importance within the royal family itself. Many commentators have noted that she has frequently been viewed as a stabilizing force during difficult periods. Practical approach and willingness to focus on work rather than publicity have often been cited as valuable assets. As the monarchy continues adapting to a changing world, those qualities remain highly relevant. This is why speculation surrounding Anne's future resonates far beyond royal enthusiasts. For many people, issue represents a larger question about continuity, tradition, and leadership. Can the monarchy maintain its sense of stability while embracing necessary change? And what role will experienced figures like Princess Anne play in that process? questions have become increasingly prominent as discussions about the institution's future intensify. There is also another factor contributing to the current wave of interest: Princess Anne's remarkable resilience. Over the years, she has demonstrated an ability to continue serving despite challenges that might have slowed others down. Her determination has become legendary within royal circles. That reputation makes predictions about retirement particularly difficult. Whenever commentators suggest that Anne may be preparing to reduce her commitments, supporters quickly point to her extraordinary record of service as evidence that she remains fully committed. And perhaps that is precisely why the latest developments have generated such fascination. No one can easily imagine Princess Anne stepping away from the role that has defined so much of her life. No one can ignore the reality that every era eventually evolves. The royal family is entering a new chapter. King Charles III continues shaping his reign. The Prince and Princess of Wales are assuming increasingly prominent responsibilities. A younger generation of royals is gradually becoming more visible. Against that backdrop, questions about Princess Anne's future seem more relevant than ever. What role does she envision for herself in the years ahead? How might her responsibilities change? Could her influence actually increase even if her public appearances become less frequent? These are the questions fueling discussions across Britain. For now, one thing remains absolutely certain. Princess Anne's standing within the monarchy has never been stronger. Far from diminishing her significance, the conversations surrounding her future have highlighted just how valuable she has become to the institution she has served for so long. Whether her next chapter involves continuing her current workload, adapting her responsibilities, or taking on a new advisory role, the impact of that decision will be felt throughout the royal family. And as anticipation continues to build, many believe that the most dramatic revelations may still be ahead. Because when Princess Anne makes a decision about her future, it is never merely a personal matter. It becomes a moment that captures the attention of an entire nation. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of this entire story is not the speculation itself. It is the reaction from the British public. Across the country, discussions about Princess Anne's future have revealed something extraordinary. Deep appreciation for a royal who has spent decades earning respect rather than demanding attention. In an age dominated by headlines, social media debates, and constant public scrutiny, Anne has remained remarkably consistent. Her reputation has been built not on dramatic statements or carefully crafted publicity campaigns, but on years of visible dedication. That legacy cannot be easily replaced. As conversations continue about the future direction of the monarchy, many supporters believe Anne's example may prove more important than ever. Her commitment to duty, her practical approach to public service, and her unwavering sense of responsibility have become qualities many people associate with the very best traditions of the crown. And that is why every development surrounding her future carries such weight. Whether she chooses to maintain her current pace, gradually reshape her responsibilities, or assume a more strategic role behind the scenes, one reality remains clear. Princess Anne's influence will continue to be felt. In many ways, her greatest contribution may not be the engagement she attends or the speeches she delivers. It may be the standard she has set, a standard of service that spans generations. Standard that younger members of the royal family may one day look to as a model for their own public lives. For King Charles III, experience and wisdom remain invaluable. For the wider royal family, Anne's presence continues to provide continuity during a period of transition. And for millions watching across Britain and around the world, she remains one of the most trusted figures associated with the monarchy. Perhaps that is the true reason this story has sent shockwaves through the United Kingdom. It is not simply about what Princess Anne might do next. It is about what she represents, a living connection between the monarchy's past, present, and future. And as anticipation grows over what her next chapter may hold, one thing seems certain: the nation will be watching closely. Because whenever Princess Anne speaks about duty, service, and the future of the crown, people listen. And if the recent reports are any indication, the decisions she makes in the coming months could become some of the most significant royal developments in years. What do you think about Princess Anne's future within the royal family? Could she be preparing for a major new role? Or will she continue serving exactly as she always has? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest royal news and updates. Until next time, thank you for watching.